breaking rains. Mudslides crashed through people's homes, and many had to be rescued after getting trapped by rising waters. At least 3 people have died. Jonathan Biglevi has a look at the damage and what's ahead for residents. Jonathan, good morning.
And good morning to you, Vlad. The soil here this morning is so saturated, it's leading to those landslides and those mudslides. We've seen a number of them. And this morning we've been going live in front of a home that I think is a perfect example of the kind of destruction they can cause, what is left of this home at least. It was back there on a foundation next to the mountainside. It was pushed off of that foundation when the rain and all the mud came crushing down, and it crashed into what is the driveway. We know this because there's a car underneath. The home also hit into a neighboring building. Fortunately, everyone that should have been inside was not inside at the time, forgive me, but it wasn't the same situation for other residents in this neighborhood who weren't as lucky.
Literally, it just happened in 3 seconds. Rumbling, big bang, throwing debris and pieces of the ceiling off my body, you know.
PJ Bearfield told us it felt like an earthquake when a mudslide crashed through his LA home without warning Monday morning, knocking out the back walls, destroying his bedroom while he slept in it, and covering everything in a thick sludge.
I wake up and my bed is in my kitchen and my living room, just underneath mud, debris, trees, everything. I tell you, I don't know how I'm alive right now.
Look at this slide. Oh my gosh.
Heavy rains throughout Southern California have triggered widespread mudslides and flash flooding, turning some roads into graveyards for cars and prompting water rescues, including a man who needed to be airlifted from the LA River after jumping in to save his dog, according to fire officials.
We need Angelenos to be cautious, to be careful, to be safe.
LA Mayor Karen Bass toured parts of the city directly impacted by the extreme weather Monday, including Baldwin Hills, where she lived for years.
This is our fire chief. Hi.
And we were there when she met Dion Perrineau, whose home was another to be devastated by a mudslide.
I'm in a survival mode right now.
Perrineau said the mud first broke through a window early in the morning Monday, and the damage worsened as debris continued to seep in throughout the day.
My bedroom is completely flooded. It's still raining, and it's still going into my bedroom. So, it's like this is such a mind blow.
And there have been more than 300 landslides and mudslides across the area in the past 2 days, and the threat still continues along with the rain. And Anne-Marie, because I misspoke earlier, I just want to clarify. There was nobody inside this home at the time of this landslide. How incredibly fortunate for them.
Yeah, definitely. When we spoke earlier, Jonathan, I thought your description of just what that soil feels like right now, being Vaseline-like, was so descriptive, because that means anything that is kind of like is anything from a tree to a house that is using this land to stay secure. I mean, it's just a matter of time because there's more rain coming.
Yeah, nothing can really hold on. When we said Vaseline, I mean, you look at it, it's almost like a quicksand too. When you step in it, you sink in it. You can see the weight of a home simply can't stand on it firmly enough, like this home. The same with trees. The concern continues. We've had 11 inches in some areas of rain in just 2 days. That's an incredible amount of moisture and precipitation. It's going to take days, even after this.
Good day. I'm Chris Jansing, live at MSNBC headquarters in New York City. And we begin with breaking news. It's coming to us from Buckingham Palace. They've just announced that King Charles has been diagnosed with cancer and is postponing his public duties. The king had left hospital just a week ago after treatment for an enlarged prostate. Joining us now with more is NBC's Molly Hunter. Molly, I understand literally the palace has just released a statement. What are they saying?
Chris, that's right. We just got the statement, and I am just reading it for the first time as well. The big thing to understand, as you know, we covered the King's health scare last week, which was really presented as a routine procedure. He was only in the hospital for 3 nights. He was in the London clinic right here in central London. But right now we have this statement from Buckingham Palace, and I'm just going to read it for you, Chris. It says, during the King's recent hospital procedure for benign prostate enlargement, that was what we knew. We knew he had gone into the hospital for what he he called and what the palace called a routine surgery, a routine procedure, a separate issue of concern was noted. Subsequent diagnostic tests have identified a form of cancer. This is coming directly from Buckingham Palace. His Majesty has today commenced a schedule of regular treatments, during which time he has been advised by doctors to postpone public-facing duties. Now, Chris, we expected he would postpone a couple of weeks of public-facing duties of royal engagements while he was recovering. He was taking a private, personal time for recuperation, the palace had said last week. Clearly, he's going to be taking more time out of the public eye. The statement continues to say throughout this period, His Majesty will continue to undertake state business and official paperwork as usual. The King is grateful to his medical team for their swift intervention, which was made possible thanks to his recent hospital procedure. He remains wholly positive about his treatment and looks forward to returning to full public duty as soon as possible. Chris, last sentence in this statement, His Majesty has chosen to share his diagnosis to prevent speculation and in the hope it may assist public understanding for all those around the world who are affected by cancer. So certainly a little bit of transparency from Buckingham Palace. They do not say what kind of cancer. They do seem to say, or at least suggest, that it is a separate issue of concern. We really don't want to speculate here, but a separate issue of concern from the enlarged prostate, which he was so kind of public and proactive about sharing. One of the big reasons we understand that King Charles wanted to share his initial hospital stay just last week was because he wanted people to get tested. He wanted people to really be aware of what was happening and be proactive about their own health, be diligent about their own health. This appears, though, to be something entirely different for the 75-year-old monarch. Chris?
Well, when they talk about the fact that he's chosen to share his diagnosis to prevent speculation, it is widely understood in the United States that speculation is part of the stock in trade, frankly, of the tabloids in the UK. Have they been, I'm not asking you to repeat any random speculation, but has there been a lot of speculation? Are folks looking, for example, for more details? And I say that from the American perspective, where a doctor might come out who was treating someone of that stature and explain exactly what was going on. I take it we don't expect anything to that extent there.
Absolutely not. And I think there is a different set of rules when it comes to the royal family here in the UK. As we know, of course, the Princess of Wales, Kate, spent almost 2 weeks in the hospital. Last week, she and King Charles were both discharged from the London clinic on the same day. And Kensington Palace, Chris, was very hush-hush, was very mum about her condition. We still do not know what put the Princess of Wales in the hospital for nearly 2 weeks with abdominal surgery. But he apparently really wanted to be kind of out in front about the enlarged prostate condition, about his routine surgery. He wanted to talk about it. He wanted people to know and not worry, because at the time, the palace said it was benign. Clearly, whatever has changed, and we do not know what type of
Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Please give me a 1 if you can hear me and see me well. Thank you, beloved. Today is our 7th day of fasting. Today is the 7th day we are going with the Plutonian energy. As you can see, beloved, ever since Pluto entered the mist, and you can see the so-called 83, their behavior, their situation changed drastically. You had this Princess of Wales. She retired because she had some medical issue. You have this person, those royalty, at least that's what they call themselves. And they have very bad health issue. Make no mistake, what happened to that fellow, Mr. King, His Majesty King Charles, that his name is a terrible things. That's why a year ago, I believe 2 years ago, the nation men we had done a prostate cleanse, generally speaking. Some of you may remember, I myself, I had undergone to the prostate cleanse. It was something that we done. Uh, it was something that we done as a group. I'm not quite sure why the mighty one had us did this, but we had did the prostate cleanse, and then 2 years later, there you go, there you go. I don't know if this has any connection. Again, the man that did the prostate cleanse, you good for 10 years. We got another 8 years to go. I believe we did this thing in 2022. Yes, we did in 2022. So, yeah. So, and now we have this thing with Charles. So they don't want to say exactly what it is. Some say it's pancreatic, some say it's another kind. And I'll say this fellow is done. There's no such thing about that. He has an actual cancer. It's because he reached his line. He's gonna be no more. So when it is, they'll say, "Hey, it was that cancer," just like the queen. She was already gone, and then they say, "Oh well, she suffered from some." Uh, a very weird disease and then things like that. And then when she gone, oh yeah, it was that disease. Just like all those celebrities going out there, your Celine Dion and the Bruce Willis and all the other people. Suddenly, that all those people, they all sick, and it's not like some regular sickness. It's just something deadly, something fatal. Well, in a medical term, something terminal. That is because yes, it is prophecy. That is because those people, they need to go. They took the bag and they had their hands on our destructions, and now they must and they're supposed to go. All right, beloved. Yes, indeed, the black judge is in the midst, man. Pluto is doing a lot more damage that we are not seeing. I personally, I do not have any interest of seeing anything because I have this thing with me that I don't like to see trauma, whether it's 83 or my people. I prefer not seeing it. I prefer just to be at peace and stay in my vibration and let not anything disturb my vibration, and let things go on. Okay. Anyway, beloved, today again is our seventh day, Madim, and I am assuming everybody took their blood pressure. At least that is the one that are participating. And our little, you heard this prophecy last year? Hey, that's what it is. Yes, so at least for those one of you that are participating in our endeavor. So some of you already take your steps. You still have the whole journey. Even the sun is down, even the sun is up, you can take your step. You got the whole year to make 1 million step, which if you do this every day, and it would take you somewhere around 100 days or 90 days to take 1 million step. And I will advise the nation to keep continue doing this until you get your health up, because we are getting healthier and they are getting sicker. You can't have a guy like King Charles, so to speak, getting sick, and then there is a king in the midst of us get sick too. It doesn't work like that. You can't have 83 are dying of sickness, and at the same time, people we are dying of sickness too. It doesn't work like that, you know. That is good. The 125.61 steps good. One brother Anthony, 111.67, 21,000 step. Great glory. Keep on moving. Sister Lily 133.83. I believe mine was 133 also. 134. Yeah, 134. And do the best that we can do, beloved, because we have to keep the vibration up. And after that, we will discuss certain things concerning the weather over there in California. Remember, California, Southern California, they are not that accustomed to this type of weather. Okay, so yes, the guy eats all non-GMO, organic, healthy food. They have the best medical system. They got the best insurance, but they doesn't need insurance anymore. Yeah, this guy have everything, and there you go. You know, they don't even tell what type of cancer he has. They say, well, he has something. So when he's no more, they say, oh, he had this thing. People sit like, wait, you guys just find out about this thing? He's a freaking king. This guy's supposed to go under the medical stuff like every 50, 90 days and stuff. And in his 50s, they should have things and stuff like that. Certain guys in their 50s, their 60s, they're super rich. They remove they even though they any little sign in the prostate, they remove it. And okay, well, whatever, man. So you people want to do stuff, that's good. 118/78 blood pressure, that's good, beloved. Let's keep this thing low. Let's keep it low, at least to the current state we thought it is. Beloved, let us begin. Let us begin. Peace unto you, Brother Mackinson. Let us begin with the prayer. Let us begin, brethren. Okay. Let us keep on going and pray and thank the Mighty One for all those good stuff that are happening around the world. Let us keep on moving. All right. Let me put this phone in silent, although, oh, I'll take care of that later. Again, beloved, forgive me if you hear the thumping. The noise is still the neighbors upstairs, and it's a little cold out there, and the wind is unforgiving. Let us move in. Glory, exaltation, great praise to the Most High God Almighty. Yea, the mighty one that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. Heavenly Father, we thank you for all the good stuff you are doing. We are witnessing prophecy being fulfilled. We are witnessing all sort of things around the world, and we give you great glory, great mercy. Heavenly Father, as we gathered here today in prayer, we come before you with repentance. We come with an offering of peace, with great conviction. We come with great joy. We come with hopes. And we say thank you for everything you've done for us. You did for us, and you will continue be doing for the nation. We say thank you for not abandoning us. Thank you for not giving us into shame and greater reproach. As we are seeing, there is great shame upon the nation. There is great reproach, great silence. Yes, indeed. As we can see around the world, the schools are closing down because there are no more children. Yea, we are not talking about the kindergarten. We are not talking about other school. We're talking about the elementary schools, which mean they not only they don't have enough babies, they don't have enough prepubescent kids. We see this around the world. Even over here, we see there's a fair amount of schools that are closing, even a greater amount of church that are closed and abandoned years ago. Yea, the people have awakened. Thank you. Thank you for bringing us into the light. And again, thank you for giving the 83 the death, the darkness, and the one that had drained unto them. Thank you for not letting them get back in. That is why we see all those so-called celebrities having all those financial challenges. They have all those so-called medical issues. Though we are not glorifying and gloating over this, we have people. We went through this thing. We still have people that are sick, but we tell you great glory. Thank you, Heavenly Father, because if you were born and raised on the darkness on the other side, all you know is the blessing. And then now you want to act like, oh, well, it's all about the curse now. And then once you get in the midst of us that's been born and know about the curse, you will co-opt us. So thank you, Mighty One, for keeping those people at bay. As we see, Heavenly One, you are sweeping those people from the land. You are literally sweeping them off our holy land worldwide. They are being taken out by all sort of things. Yes, whether it's done loudly, quietly, it is being done. I personally, I do not have a choice. As long as the job is done, let it be done. Yea, we see Pluto getting deeper in the mist. We are approaching X mark the spot. We are approaching our New Year's. Indeed, those things must happen. Indeed, it must be amplified. Of course, we see this so-called migrant crisis, whatever that they were planning to do for us or in the midst of us, and this thing is turning out to biting them. Heavenly Father, we thank you. We thank you for all the good stuff you've been doing and you continue for doing. And our 40-day fast, today we're on our seventh day. Today is Madim. Today is a lot of things going on, a lot of things related to the Mighty energy. Of course, we may not see them, but we do believe them. We may not know them, but we know you know them. We may not be doing them, but we know you are doing them. And we say thank you, Heavenly Father, for giving us energy, for giving us hope. Because if it wasn't the Holy One, if we did not put our faith and our belief, if we didn't hold on to the Mighty One, the Most High God Almighty, brethren, I don't know what would have that done. At least me. If I did not have the Most High God to hold on, the nation, to congregate, to talk, to share, I probably would have been in the same situation as the Gentiles. I probably been a very desperate man. Can't see the future. The future is gloom. The future is no more. The future is unblessed, for lack of a better word. Now, because I had clinged unto the Mighty One, I had gathering and unity with the nation. I see the future as bright. I see the future as beautiful. I see the future as belonging to our people. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for protecting us. Thank you for having mercy upon us. May your will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah, so be it. To the earthly mother, we say thank you. Thank you for watching over us. Thank you for being in the midst of us. Thank you for taking care of us. You're a great mother. As we see more stuff are being revealed, as we can see, a lot of the things that happen around the world are out of control, to say the least. We thank you for giving us the eye of wisdom. We thank you for giving us the gift of wisdom. We thank you for giving us the temperament, the emotion, the way and aspects of wisdom. We will use those attributes to move through life and become better. Thank you for protecting us. Thank you for being in the midst of us. May the Mighty One leave you in here and you protect us until the end of their time. Selah, so be it. To all the angels, our guardian angels, Michael, which is indeed in the midst, Gabriel, Raphael, Yo-Yo, all the other angels that are here, we say thank you. All the other spirits, whether they are in the four element, whether they're all around us, we say thank you. Thank you for working on the behalf of the Mighty One. Thank you for working on the behalf of us. Thank you for keeping those people at bay. The water, thank you for the storms. Thank you for everything. And we say great glory, great praise to the Mighty One. May you guys continue to do the work that you're supposed to do and help us keep this fast holy. Help us to tap into the Pluto energy and take those people off our land, make us the head again. We are now first. It is done. Selah, so be it. By the great and beautiful energy the Most High God Almighty vested in me, I now leave all of you in peace. Go in peace, beloved brothers and sisters, and stay at peace. Let no one disturb your peace. Of course, we do not subscribe to fear and conspiracy theorists. We do not subscribe to speculation. We are the truth. We have the truth. Therefore, everything else somebody tried to force upon us is lies. And we do not subscribe to things like that. Let no one put despair in you. Your future is bright. Thank you. You may leave if you wish to. Let me just. Where's my water? It's all the way over there. Let me just go ahead. Today I might not stay that long. But we might stay 15 minutes to say the least. Yes, 15 minutes. Now, voice still messing up. Now, brethren, okay, we're just going to go over our agenda. This is a friendly reminder for our beloved to do their 2,500 steps. Some of you do 5, 10, 20,000. Take your blood pressure and keep an eye on that. Again, beloved, let me say this. 2 years ago, the Mighty One had put it in our mind to our men to do a prostate cleanse. We had done 3 years ago a kidney cleanse. There was a reason for all those things. And thank you for all of you that had participated. Okay? Now you see, after we've done our prostate cleanse, I don't know what's going on with Charles. I don't know what's going on with him. But all those stuff are connected. Okay? For those of you that did your prostate cleanse, be at peace, friend. It was the Mighty One doing. Now we do understand why we did those things. Now, brethren, because we are doing the blood pressure, I would advise people to keep your eyes on your blood pressure and eat what you need to eat to keep this thing down. We don't know what's going to happen after that. And we cannot say this is a coincidence. The kidneys, the blood pressures, we cannot say those things are coincidence, because the next few days or even few years, you don't know what will happen to people blood pressure, because a lot of people are getting somewhat heart issue. We don't know, but we are doing it the best. Can we do prostate or kidney cleanse today? For the ladies, the women have uterus, and they if the women indeed try to do the prostate cleanse, well, the effect won't happen. It's simply, it most likely will cleanse your urethra canal, which means where the urine pass. And I do not have anything concrete for. I did sell. Excuse me. I did send to a sister something that would protect and cleanse her ovary. That was 2 years ago. I can't even remember. I'm advancing in age, and not only my eyes are failing me. Thank you for that glasses, but my mind is also escaping me. I can't remember. But anyway, it's not something that it is for the women. It is it is for the men. And for the women that we had the kidney cleanse. The kidney cleanse, you should do it every 2 3 years or every year, but it is always good to do it every 3 years. Okay, because you don't want everything to be too clean, because you will deprive them of the natural bacteria that they had. Okay. Okay, that's good. But brethren, the fast is really good for those things. And surprisingly, a lot of people are posting their blood pressure here, and the blood pressure are really good. They are really good. The average blood pressure is at 150 or whatever. No matter what you read online, it's at 150 and stuff. So, and beloved, please keep your health in check, because whatever that the Holy One give unto us as a signal is gonna destroy the others with it. So when we are doing the blood pressure checking, and you remember your blood is a current. Your blood is like a form of electricity running through your body. Okay, your heart is the people say the liver is the hardest working organ. No, your heart is actually the hardest working organ, pumping blood. It's pumping every day, every night. It pumps. The liver, if you're fasting 24/7 or 3 days fast, no food, the liver can rest and it will regenerate, but the heart never rests. You can bring down your heartbeat though, which is good. Mine was like 80 something, and I bought it 2 years ago. I bought it at 60, 61 or 59. Right now it's at 70, 71, 69, 68. It will depend. Okay, so you can bring your heart rate down, which is good. And beloved, again, for the sugar, okay, the white processed sugar, please, please, beloved, please. If you have problem with keeping your iron up, I would suggest go gourmet mushroom, oyster mushroom, shiitake, and eat an insane amount of them. Grow your own, grow your own sprout. I'm doing the sprout now. I was gonna give it as a homework, but I don't know. Maybe I would give it as a homework for the nation to do their own sprout. Start sprouting, fermenting things, eating a hell of a lot of them. Meditation is key, brethren. Meditate. Yeah, grow the mushroom. Grow the mushroom is extremely important. Grow an insane amount of them and eat them. Okay, which Toby Keith? Toby Keith 62, Dow stomach cancer, sang for Bush and Trump. Hey, great glory. Is it that the Toby Keith, the superstar country music fellow? That guy is young, 62. Toby Keith? That's like, yeah, he's a great country singer. He's like one of the probably the greatest country singer that is in their lifetime. And you're seeing those people are dropping left and right. They are dropping left and right. I was not aware of that. And just to show the people this thing is no joke, man. And beloved, again, a lot of those stuff that are happening to those guys, it's not diseases, okay? It depends on whatever contract those people did sign, and then they are being taken out. Okay, and we did prophesize this. We said they are coming out there and saying all those celebrities are having sickness like that Justin Bieber fellow, and when they are gone, Celine Dion and those Charlie Sheen. I don't know what the hell has happened to that guy. So they'll say, oh, that's what happened to this dude, and he was sick and stuff like that and things like that. Okay. Yeah, I saw MLK Sons. He was 62, had some type of cancer and things like that. We are living in the best modern time, best medical things, and you got more people are dying from cancer than any other time. Yeah, I saw a post that Carl Weathers, the fellow that played Creed and Rocky Balboa, and he did not make it. A great actor. Again, like I said, beloved, yes, Apollo Creed, I believe. It's all over, man. It's just there's nothing you can do right now. We did tell people, we told them it will come a time you will see this thing will happen so much that it will happen to you. You will see it in your own household. You will see it close to you. It is just all over, man, and it can't be stopped. And of course, Pluto is in the midst. It's really, like the brother said, exacerbated this issue, man. It's just won't stop. And the only thing, beloved, we can do here, we already prayed. We prayed about this. I told the nation. We told the nation. We prayed. This thing is here. The plague is here. And a lot of people don't listen. They did care about getting everything back to normal. We did told them things are never going to back to normal. At least you're normal. It will never going back to normal. Well, we need to open the country and let this thing flow. What do you mean? You are locked out. It's not a shutdown, man. You are locked out. You are locked out, and this thing, it's just going to keep proceeding, getting worse. Now, with 4 years into your shutdown or whatever, it never get well for you. Never get well. Yeah. So, of course, beloved, and we all moving forward with our time, with our own agenda, and the others, whatever they want to do, do it. Okay, so with the sugar, of course, we talk about this. Somebody say if honey is okay. Yes, honey is good. Any beloved, let me re-explain this again. Reiterate this. Sugar is not bad. It's just the processed sugar they are making is very bad. Okay, the fruit that you eat, they got sugar. Everything has a little bit of sugar and a little bit of salt in it. Okay, the fruit that you're eating, it's good. All right, the honey is good. Anything that is naturally made is good. Okay, honey lemon tea is good too. Um, uh, there are other stuff that are good. Brown sugar, yes, is good. We are not. I probably misphrase it. We are not saying no sugar at all. No white sugar, brown sugar. Let me pull up the agenda here. Let me see if I can pull up the agenda, of course. Um I had it here. Okay. Let me see if I can share this with the nation right here. Okay. If we go at the end of the agenda, 1 million step, okay. No, agenda number 4, beloved, okay. No white sugar. In 2024, we commit to a year long endeavor of eliminating white sugar from our diets entirely. Together, we will become a white sugar free community with absolutely zero consumption of white sugar. In other words, processed sugar. Okay, processed sugar. Well, beloved, I do not like to say anything white is not good. Okay, there's a lot of things that are white that are good for us. Okay, it's just it's the way those people made those things, the way that they process it. People made rice. You can make your own rice. You can make your own wheat, beaten, make the flour, make the bread, unleavened bread. It's just you can't consume what they made. It's just everything that they freaking made, Regin. It's perverted. There's a such thing as bad food upon this earth. It's just certain things are not food at all, but they eat it as food. Like the mighty pig. It's not food. We told you the pig is not a food thing. It's a beautiful animal that perform a beautiful task, and then those people eat it. But it is not. There's a lot of stuff, Brethren, okay, that I would say I again I'm just saying white sugar. Okay. White sugar is not. It's just everything those folks made is perverted. I can guarantee you, you can grow your own rice, you grow your own wheat, you make your own flour, and it won't damage you. It won't harm you because it's come from you. And then it will respect you because you put your energy and your magic onto it. But those people made those things specifically put to destroy us. Yeah, raw is better. When they say processed, brethren, it's not like everything is processed to a point. When you plant something and then you do the harvest, that's called a processing. You go home, you clean the pot and you wash it, you process it, okay, and then you cut it, you prepare it, you put it in your home. That's a form of process. Not those people. Okay, they will take this natural thing, they will take everything that is good out of it, and they will put so much thing to conserve it because they want to make a profit. Uh, it's just, you know, you really don't want to consume what those people are having out there. It's just backward. It's just backward. Go your stuff. Whatever that you do, it will always be better than whatever that you get out of there, man. Yeah, it's not, beloved. The food that they are calling a GMO, it's not like there are not good food out there. Is this is their nature. They like to perverted things. Mostly an average food out there, mostly all the food, unnatural food. It's just those people, they like to go into things and perverted it and try to kill off our people. They ended up killing all ourselves. We eat processed food at the higher rate of anyone, yet we're still here. But those people, even though like that King Charles, even though he eat the best food or whatever, look what's happening to them. Those celebrities like that Toby Keith fellow, that fellow died of stomach cancer, for crying out loud, man. It's just whatever those people put that poison for us, it just always turn back onto them. Beloved, they're saying this. I'm not giving the nation green light to go out there and eat all sort of foods. That's not what that is, okay? I'm just saying that we are a blessed and protected people. We are blessed and protected people. Most of us, we do not have acres of land, man. If we did have acres, if every one of you here had at least your 40 acre, your land, your mule, your $100, you would have not buy food from anywhere. You don't just grow your stuff. But most of us living in an apartment, even though we have home, we don't have the adequate equipment or the knowledge or the time to grow our own stuff. We are doing the best that we can do. That's what those people are. They are straight up perverts. They like to pervert it thing. The moment they see something that is normal, good, natural, they'll pervert it because that's what they do. They see a natural man walking out there doing manly stuff. They will do something to pervert that. A natural woman walking out there doing stuff, they'll pervert it. A natural man and a woman get together, and the electric and the magnetic fluid come together to become the electromagnetic. They will come and then make them perform something that has nothing to do with the electromagnetic. They perverted everything. That's what they do. That's why you can't really be in the midst of the people, because if you are in the midst of them, you're in the midst of perversion. They have to always do something to bother what's there. They don't like it. This is too natural. I want something, turn it into that. Why can't we turn this into the other thing? And then again, what they've done, this stuff came back and hunt them. A sister shared a video with me. Let me see if I can share it with the nation. Usually I don't like to do this, but because we now have this thing with YouTube, we can share screen. We're just going to take a little. Okay. The video was just here. Okay, no. Oh, really? Okay, there you go. Let's see if we can get the video out. We're gonna take a minute out of it.
that I have to work 40 hours a week just so I can have a place to live. 40 hours a week makes me $2,000 a month, and my rent is $1,660. So I work 40 hours a week so I can have a 2-bedroom apartment and an extra $300 a month. Like, it doesn't cover my phone, internet, food, you know? So not only do I not have any extra money, but just working makes me so exhausted that I don't have time either. Like, I get off work at 5:30, come home, and I'm just so tired. I'm so tired that, like, anything that I need to do outside of work, I then just push off to, like, the weekend. And I'm like, I'm just too tired to do this after work. I'll wait until Saturday. So then I end up with so much to do on the weekend that ends up having to be split into 2 days. So I have to do stuff on both and Sunday. So then I don't get a day off. I don't get a day to relax. I don't get to decompress. So it is really like working 7 days a week, constantly. And I don't want to do that anymore, right? Like, I don't care how poor and miserable I would have to be, but I literally can't have a place to live without this, you know? Like, I don't know what to do. I'm not made for this. I don't have the money, time, or energy to enjoy my life outside of work, and I don't know what to do about it anymore, you know?
Well, thank you for the sister that shared this with me. Usually I don't get involved with things like that because we know the curses upon those people. This is from one of the camp brethren, I believe. Let me see. It's GMS Keep Pushing. You may go over there and check their channels. You will find whatever that goes over there. It will match your spirit. If it is, that's on you. Now, beloved, come on. We already know what's going on here. There is not one single one of you, if you're one of our people, that your entire life was what that lady was describing. Beloved, listen, man. Look, black labor, white wealth. We were studying this last night. Let me read an excerpt from this, a little paragraph. Okay, black labor, white wealth. The black freedmen were penniless, uneducated, homeless, and friendless in a hostile South. Without land reparations or tools, they have little choice except to offer the market their only resources, themselves. As an available, trained, cheap labor force, blacks stepped into a predictable future. The southern states enacted the Black Codes, which revised the national public policies on blacks, forcing them into sharecropping on southern farms under the control of former slaveholder. The Black Codes effectively modified the public policy by substituting sharecropping for slavery. Our people thought they got out of slavery. They went right back onto it. They just call it sharecropping. When they get out of sharecropping, they think they get out of slavery. They get back to Jim Crowism. Then they get back to civil rights. They get back to equal rights. It's all pretty much the bull. And then now it's your turn. And the next thing you know, you people can't handle it. I can't do this anymore. Our people been complaining about this thing forever. No one paid mind but to pull yourself by the bootstrap. You should have get to college and get a better job. Our people went to college. They rack up a lot of debt. They're still living this life. It also fixed black people in a subordinated place in the social order and provide white society with a manageable and inexpensive labor force. The principle behind the national public policy remain intact and survive to this day. Our people till this day, we still are in the same issue. Black labor, white wealth. We study it on Patreon, and then today we will see if we can finish chapter 7. We got the 2 more chapters to be done. Only to Patreon, paid members only. Be sitting me, give me this garbage. Those people are calling themselves, well, we are survivalists, we are survivors, we are preppers. Negro, you will earn the title preppers when you are penniless, when you are an endangered species, which you are right now, when you are in a hostile environment. Everybody's out there to get you. When you have no resources, no clothes, you can't read, you have nothing, and then they put you in this environment, you will earn the title of survivor and a preppers. You think stocking your house with food you bought from your money, you think buying land and go live off grid, you earn the title preppers? You think going to the desert and fill your home with food, which is going to turn into maggots anyway, you earn the title preppers? Negro, please wait until this curse is full on you. Wait until people start hunting you down. Wait until your money is not working. Wait until like there are languages, things you do not understand, and then you will try to survive. That's when you become a true survivor, a true prepper. People are complaining about things. Oh well, things are too expensive. The rent is so expensive. Negro, please. That's all our people been knowing, man. You guys destroy our people. You destroy our economy because we had a separate economy. You carnivore out our economy. You take everything from our people, and then now you've been living so well. Your children, they don't know that. This young lady, this is her first encounter. She like, how this is so hard. I'm working every day, and the more that I work, the poorer that I get. I can't do this. I do not have. That's why a hell of a lot of them are doing OF, if you catch my drift. They're all over the place. They're all in the hood. They're all over online. All of them are begging for money. Well, most of them are doing this for the drugs, but a lot of them are doing OF. Teachers that are in school. Being a teacher used to be the most respectable title a person to have. Hey, he's a teacher, she's a teacher. Now being a teacher is analogous with being an OF model, especially if you're a young, beautiful teacher. People already assume you got some secret you got some secret OF thing out there going on. Men are subscribing, which again I do not condone. I do not condemn. I do not tell people to go do, don't do. That's their business. That's your business. I don't care about that. All I'm care about, beloved, is our situation now and forward. We told those people, this thing's going to get so bad that you will have those folks knocking on your door. And when you crack the door open, yeah, hey, boss man, I'm not bad. I wish I'm not bothering you, but things are not too good out there. Can I do your grass for for a hot meal, please? The women will do the same. Can I do anything for you? Can I wash your clothes and make your food? I can do more. I can do anything you want. I'm very good at lying on my back and stay there for like hours. I can also spend hours on my knees too and do certain things. They will. Just wait on it. Because the Holy One said you will have oil, corn, you'll have everything. And then while those people will be destroyed, they'll be destroyed. And they will come unto you. And you're like, I don't know, if there's any dog poop on the grass, they take them over. And here's 2 cups of rice. And I'll tell you, bless you, sir. You guys are truly the children of the Holy One. And the food that we will give them will actually work. The food that they will try to plant will turn into worms. It won't work. We told you people, well, of course, it's when it happened to you, we'll believe it. the food that you're storing, they will go bad. It won't be able to do anything. And all of your women that are doing OF, the money will pass on drugs, because we told you there are certain acts as a man, as a woman. The moment you perform it, there are certain entities that were around you that keep you safe. They will vacate the place. They will leave you. You will be unguarded. There are certain people, as a woman, you lie down with, you are cursed forever. Well, unless you do the shining bath and stuff like that. Same thing go for you men. There are certain women that you lie down with, you lost that blessing. And I'm not gonna be that dude that did every single thing to keep my blessing and receive the great substance and then go ahead and lose this thing. A lot of those people are on drugs, man. And the drug we had a video yesterday where we were showing those things. A lot of people on drugs, man. It's a lot of stuff going on, man. Reggie, I'm not making those things up, Reggie. I'm not making what you just saw here is real. This is not acting. This is not people like just, hey, I'm gonna do a little tic-tac thing and acting. All of them, Reggie, they are complaining. They are complaining online, they are complaining offline. And they are complaining on the other side. This fire, this heat is too much. But we warned them. We told them, hey man, as you reap, as you sow, thou shalt reap the same. Galatians 6:7. We talk about this. A lot of the so-called Zoomers or this generation that are in their 20s, they don't know these things. They always assume or strongly believe that so-called black people are lazy because they're complaining. They truly believe that. They truly believe everything that you are saying are lies, except if you admit that you're a drug dealer and doing stuff like that. Those people are being consumed by this curse. And there's nothing they can say, they can do. And all they can do is crying. All they can do is say, black folk, how did you do it? Black people, how did you do it? So wait, you mean to tell me, wait, hang on. I'm working 40 hours. Okay? I'm working 7 days. I barely make money. I only have $300. Barely. $360 left for me to pay my phone, my internet, and get some stuff. And all people will say, yeah, try to get some food stamp. At least you got that food cover. And then you might want to do a little stuff on the side. I mean, you're a woman. There is no shame on that. Our women did it. We had to survive. Or you might want to sell a few stuff on the side, put a little baking soda on there and put it in the microwave and, step on it a little, selling it out. You're going to have to do this because, hey, that's what that is. That's what that is. Or do something else, man. Because you're asking us, we are telling you what we did. I mean, do you have anything in the house you can sell? You can't sell everything in your house every day. You can only sell a few stuff in your home for emergency. One thing you need to sell in your house, you can continue selling and you will never run out of it. You know what to sell. You might want to be with another roommate. Have you tried homelessness? There's no shame on that. Sleep in your car and save this money. This thing is a joke, man. This thing is real. It's real. And it's going to get a hell of a lot of worse. It's going to get worse. Again, like, just wait. You'll see one of those programs like white people are knocking on people's door, offering them the phone, this and that. You people, you see, this is what I really, when the mighty one opened my eyes. You see, this is what you people did. You opened the border. You sent the signal to all the other South American cities or whatever, all the South American countries. You say send all those migrants. You bring all those migrants in here. And then you like, oh, there's too much of them. Close the border. Now you send your military dudes walking around with their guns. You know, once the horse is bolted off the farm, you guys are screaming, close the door. Now you got 700 convoy guys are coming up. We are the Christian army. When those people were crossing, where were you guys? Where were those Christian army? They were all online complaining about black people. They were all online talking against reparation. Well, there are people crossing the border. Yeah, well, reparation, we have to talk about this. It has to be, form of program and food stamp. You guys were online battling. You were in Fort-Chain, doing stuff. But once this thing is done, most of those people are already here. Then now you guys are, oh my God, we are ready for civil war. This is civil war. We're ready for civil war. It's been 3 weeks since that civil war thing. I haven't ignited yet, but we are ready. Civil war. We are here. You didn't do anything. And those same migrants that you brought here, now you are deporting them. Oh, they are robbing too many people. They are doing so many crimes. We are deporting them. And people just sit there like, you think we're stupid? You literally make those other South American countries release their criminals, their prisoners. You make them come over here. Okay, let me show you another thing, beloved. Okay, and forgive me, beloved. It might take me a little time. All right, let us try this. Okay, man.
The number of migrants arriving at the southern border is unprecedented. Last year, U.S. Customs and Border Protection recorded 2.5 million instances of detaining or turning away people attempting to cross into the United States from Mexico. So what's the fastest growing group among them? Chinese migrants. Yes, you heard that right, Chinese. We saw large groups, including many from the middle class, come through a 4-foot gap at the end of a border fence 60 miles east of San Diego. The illegal entryway is a new route for those hoping to live in America.
The story will continue in a moment.
Just after sunrise, we saw this group of migrants make their way from Mexico through a gap between the 30-foot steel border fence and rocks, ducking under a bit of razor wire and into the United States. We were surprised to see the number of people coming through from China, nearly 7,000 miles away. Careful, watch.
Careful, watch it. Come. You guys come. Watch your head. We opened that spot for you. Watch
our cameras, and at one point, this armed Border Patrol agent standing 25 feet away did not deter them.
And then you people are complaining like, oh, well, they are coming over here and take over the place. Those Chinese over there. You see, the so-called bucktooth monsters, they are watching this. They'll see that. They won't do anything until everything is done, and then they're gonna come over there. No Chinese over here. Chinese are coming over here. I'm gonna get my gun. Stuff. Watch your head. Come. Let those be Haitians that will. Let that would be Haitian try to get in here.
So, how old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
This man, a college graduate, told us he hoped to find work in Los Angeles. He said his trip from China took 40 days. What countries did you go through?
Thailand, Morocco, Ecuador, Colombia, Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua.
Jeez. 30 minutes later, a smuggler's SUV raced along the border fence and dropped another group at the same spot. And 30 minutes after that, another group. Over 4 days, we witnessed nearly 600 migrants, adults and children, pass through this hole and onto U.S. soil unchecked. We saw people from India, Vietnam, and Afghanistan. Many of the Chinese migrants who came through will end up asking for political asylum. Did you travel by yourself or with family or friends?
No, just me.
Just you.
Yeah.
The Gap is a global destination, littered with travel documents from around the world. With the help of a translator, we learned a little about the Chinese migrants coming through. Teaching? You're a teacher? Yeah. Oh my goodness. We also met a banker and small business owners. Some of the migrants made a grueling journey through Central America with dusty backpacks. But we noticed middle-class migrants from China arriving with rolling bags. They told us they took flights all the way to Mexico. Some flew from China to Ecuador because it doesn't require a visa for Chinese nationals, then took flights to Tijuana, Mexico. The migrants told us they connected with smugglers, or what they call snakeheads, in Tijuana. And they each paid them about $400 for the hour-long drive that ended here at the Gap. Why did you decide to come to the United States?
为什么要离开中国？为什么要来美国？
在那边不好过，在家里面不好过。
Oh, it's hard to live there.
找工作很难找，现在。
Hard to find jobs.
What did you do? Did you work in China?
So, excuse me. So, you got those people walking them around, talking with them, you know. Do you know they don't let the Haitian pass, okay? They'll shoot the Haitian down. They can tell you. They don't let them pass. All right. If the moment so-called Haitian get into Nicaragua, Ecuador, they already phone them. They say we got a group of them. And well, first of all, they already stopped. It's been 6 months now. They stopped the flight from Haiti to wherever. They don't want them here. Okay. They are bringing other people here. And then they just let them on and say, hey, come, what were you doing in China and stuff? And a lot of middle class, so to speak, in China, those people, they were working people. They can't live in China. Okay, they can't leave because it's too hard over there in China. We're going to take a little bit of China, okay? China is not doing that well. In fact, China is in a deplorable state concerning the economy and the way the people are living over there. We talk about this. I stopped talking about China because it's become redundant, because people, they refuse to see what's going on. See this thing going on with those Chinese over there? They are well aware of that. You see the newscast and then the border patrol guys, you will see them. They will let certain people in. The moment they see a group of other people, they'll stop them and then they'll say, turn back. And the smugglers, they are trained, or they are told to rob the Haitians. If you find people, they are speaking Creole, rob them because they have the most money. Get them and rent them the places, jacked up the prices and rent them. That's what they are doing. Okay, so those people, they see that. You know, they are the first people. They were the only people online complaining, China gonna take over. Oh, China pouring more concrete. China is doing this. China is doing that. Now they are the same people, brethren, on the border and telling those people, come. We need help fighting those people. Come. And to those people, they believe whatever that they are doing will work. I don't see a bunch of people going to Israel and that land in the desert to looking for a better life. I don't see the Chinese going over there in Israel. I don't see those people going anywhere. They are coming in a forefront. All of them are coming through. The same thing those people thought like in early 2009, 2008, when the economy crashed, they built all those ghost cities. That's what they were expecting. They were expecting all those Americans flooded to China and they would have make a killing in the real estate. It didn't work. And a lot of those people are coming here, and I already feel for them. I'm like, you people have no idea what you're getting your head into now. You people are coming upon this land when our blessing are turning back onto us. You guys are not gonna be here just to enjoy the land. I said, you want to let them in? Let them in. Let as much as you can. Because I need a hell of a lot of workers, man. Because I got things I'm going to have to do. I got things, man. I ain't going to do them. And I ain't going to pay my brothers to do them. I just read it from you. Cheap workforce labor. We need that. Remember, the house of Jacob will hold certain people, and make them, work for them. And the others, certain things will happen. We need workers. Those people think they're coming over here so they can bring business, put it in our communities again, and do all those things. Oh, hell no. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Keep on your $5 journey. Just keep it on. Keep it on. You'll have more money. Now, anything you will want to do, a few bucks, you can hire anyone. Okay, and then they'll do things for you, throw them a little pennies and you make a killing. A lot of people are like, oh man, that's like unethical. Yes, it is unethical. Yes, it is. We need workers, Bridge, to build this civilization. We need workers, and we have a lot of cheap laborers coming in. I already talk about our brethren in New York. I'm like, how is that our people in New York still haven't taken advantage of this yet? Well, maybe it's a moral thing. Maybe they don't know the blessing. If you did travel, you go to other country, you'll know what it is when they call you an American. You'll need things. Certain one of the people are working and they don't have time to do certain things. People will work for food, man. People will work for food. There's a reason why New York are giving them they are giving them credit card, they are giving them money because they can't find job. Even if they find a job, they won't be able to work it. A lot of those folks thinks they are coming over here at the end of the time when Pluto is here. You people are coming here thinking you're going to go in the black community, open a Chinese food, and you're gonna open a corner store as an Iraqi fellow. You're gonna come to little Havana here, little Miami, and do your stuff. Yeah, there are things that needs to be done. Some of you want to start a car wash, a car cleaning business. You don't have enough hand. That's right. That's right. The migrant always happy and they are laughing, thinking this is the land, milk and honey. I'm going to drink so much of the. Okay, all right, all right. Yeah, come over there again so you can suppress us. It won't work, Bridget. It won't work. It won't work. There are so much going on, beloved. Let me get one more video concerning China, okay? People think like, oh, well, the Chinese, they are doing this, they are doing that. Okay, well, okay. Trying to get this. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, let's play this one. All right, let's share this one right quick.
Shocking scene on Beijing streets. Every household skips New Year shopping online article. Beijing never this desolate gets banned. Outside Service Center in Chaoyang District, Beijing. There is a line of nearly 100 people. Dressed in thick coats, they slowly move forward. The voice in the video explains.
They are all selling blood, with a blood donation vehicle parked in the courtyard. 800 yuan for 200 cc and 1200 yuan for 300 cc.
China's economy continues to decline, with many foreign companies leaving and numerous private business closing down, leading to a wave of unemployment. As the new year approaches, wage arrears become more common, worsening the situation. Among the crowd selling blood, some struggle to pay rent, while others lack money to return home for the holidays. The video also shows the saddening sight of delivery drivers in yellow uniforms. Earlier, Beijing Youth Daily revealed that the main force of blood sellers in Beijing are often laborers and students, primarily driven by financial need. Now, more unemployed individuals are joining the ranks of blood sellers. Before Chinese New Year, Beijing not only lacked the usual surge in consumption, but also saw an unusual phenomena. More people opt to forgo traditional New Year goods such as special foods and snacks in order to save money. This dampens the festive atmosphere across the country. In recent years, more and more people aren't preparing New Year's goods anymore. I remember in the past, as the Chinese New Year approached, every house would buy lots of New Year goods, like stocking up on pork, filling the fridge with seafood, buying dumplings, frying meatballs, getting new clothes, you name it. We'd buy heaps of stuff in advance and have the festive New Year's atmosphere at home. But this year, with less than a month left until New Year's, when people come to our shop,
All right, so that's what's going on over there in China, I believe. Let's check their
In a momentous
the real estate collapse thing that they had. Um, I believe.
In a momentous turn of events, the colossal financial behemoth, China's renowned real estate developer Evergrande Group, saddled with a staggering debt of 2.44 trillion Chinese yuan, has finally been officially ordered to liquidate by the Hong Kong High Court on January 29. Evergrande Group, at times perplexing to Western observers, has inflicted prolonged suffering upon countless Chinese homebuyers, leaving them with unfinished properties after investing their life savings. Is it easy for ordinary folks? We sold both of our houses, all of our assets, just to buy an Evergrande property because Evergrande is a Fortune Global 500 company. As an electric vehicle brand, their cars have seldom been seen on the roads, only making appearances at car shows, devoid of suspension systems and brake mechanisms, only show.
Okay, devoid of suspension system and brake mechanism. That means they are giant toy. They're just giant toy. That's a toy car. They're not real car. They have no brakes, no suspension. They're just giant car, just giant toy car.
Showcased as chassis. As a company, they even maintain a top-tier dance troupe brimming with stunning performers, responsible for carrying out covert soft power campaigns outside of China. Among all countries and regions worldwide, only 44 have a GDP exceeding 2 trillion Chinese yuan. This means that Evergrande's debt load is on par with the GDP of the 44th largest economy in the world. Portugal's public debt of $306.7 billion in 2022 is less than Evergrande's massive debt of $340 billion. Imagine this: if you were to buy a lottery ticket and win 5 million yuan before taxes every day, it would take you 1,337 years of continuous winning to match Evergrande's debt burden. Subtract Evergrande's total assets of 1.84 trillion Chinese yuan, their net assets are a staggering negative 599 billion Chinese yuan. Moreover, the so-called total assets are merely book values, and whether they can find buyers at these prices remains a question.
So that was their quote-unquote real estate Mongol giant or whatever. That's the real estate guy. So the biggest real estate company in China, belly flop. This thing went belly up. It crashed. And most Chinese have the money in real estate. There's nothing they can do about it. They broke. They broke. There's nothing they can do about it. People are saying, well, China got next, man. We're gonna have to serve another 400 years under the Chinese. No, all those garbage were perpetrated by the pursuit of Mahan. And now, which is all the prophecy fell flat. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. I personally, I do not talk about those things, and I just watch them. At one point, I'm like, Heavenly Father, give me the wisdom, give me the strength, or give me the opportunity to just sit at my home and watching those people and then enjoy myself. If I want to get out, I just, I don't know, I just grab my crystal and say, hey, print me food and just print me organic food. Print me this, just print me whatever I want. It's just like Star Trek, because we have this technology. We just don't know how to use it yet, but we have it. So we are like a caveman with the iPhone. We know it's something fascinating. We haven't get the code yet. The code is written in a piece of paper. We haven't know the code yet to unlock this iPhone and start using it. But we know what it can do. We've seen others using it. Not cavemen, other entities using that iPhone. So yes, beloved. So that's what it is. That's what you saw. And this thing is real out there, okay? It is real. The curse is very heavy upon those people. As you can see, beloved, in the beginning, those so-called the camps, they are starting now. A lot of them are starting now questioning, amen, what's going on with what's happening with those Esau, what's going on with the others. I thought we were supposed to go to Jacob's trouble. We were supposed to go to Jacob's trouble. What's going on? Again, beloved, there is a reason why we say keep your $5 journey. If the seniors, the one that are in the fixed income, you cannot find the $5, do the $1. Starve the system. The more you do not listen, this is how it is, Virgin. You see how all the other people, they don't matter. In other words, they don't exist. Those are NPCs. Their monies are not real. They just construct. They are not real. You are. If you don't spend, nothing won't work. You might think like, oh man, Big Levi, I don't think I have impact on this. You do. Starve the system. Keep your money home. You don't need to invest some money. But they say if you got the $50,000, you need to invest it. You don't need to invest in nothing. You just got some money in the house. So when you need a little something, you take a little dipping and stuff. You don't need to invest. Cryptocurrency, stock market. You keep your money here. You keep it here. Starve the system. Okay? All right? Starve the system. All right? Okay, beloved? So, yeah. Keep the fast holy, beloved. Tonight at 8:30 p.m. we will see you for class. We should be able to finish chapter 7 tonight. We ask the nation to join us on Patreon, paid members. I say shalom, be at peace, keep the fast. For the rest of you, we will see you tomorrow for day 8. Okay? Shalom.